So in today's video, we are bringing to you some of our Nollywood stars who are good in acting, but they rather prefer to become so annoying with their kind of movie roles. All we know these actors for are love and romance stories that are becoming so boring and frustrating to most movie lovers. Everyone wants to see these actors take on epic roles and blockbuster movies that Netflix loves to stream and will definitely shake the movie industry, and not just about love, love, love. So we may not be able to call on all the movie stars that we would be challenging on this video today, but we have a list of movie stars that we want them to challenge themselves and give us something different. So stay tuned as we bring to you a list of Nollywood's lazy actors in the industry. Number one on the list is Maurice Sam. Maurice made the top list because he should not only be wasting his heavily built body on all the girls alone. Maurice may have taken the role of a hitman in the movie Blood Sisters, where he played the hitman role, but we want more of him in terms of action movies, where Uzor Arukwe and Stanze do the extraordinary. Maurice has the commanding screen presence, versatility, and natural charisma to do better than some of Nollywood young actors. But if he's not playing the good guy role in love, he becomes the bad boy, trying to snatch another man's girlfriend with his body, or seducing a married woman. His expressive delivery and confident demeanor allow him to bring authenticity to both traditional and modern storylines, but Maurice prefers the role of a royal prince or king who wants to sleep with all the maidens and intimidate all the palace guards with his arrogant approach in his roles. It's time for Maurice to brace up and do something extraordinary, rather than making all the girls in the industry kill themselves to have a taste of him. Number two is Destiny Etico. Destiny is recognized as one of the most influential personalities, not only in the movie industry but in social media and the country at large for her remarkable versatility. But you may be surprised to know that nobody knows Destiny aside from a Nigerian who is in Nigeria. And with the likes of Ini in the movie Shantytown, Lillian Afekbai in To Kill a Monkey, and others who are globally recognized due to their blockbuster movie roles, and also possess the same qualities in terms of their good-looking body shapes. Destiny should be having a second thought in making quality movies. Destiny has a natural talent for portraying strong, passionate, and fearless characters, making her ideal for roles such as a queen in her kingdom, a warrior in the battlefield, or a heroine. But she rather prefers the role of a local slave queen, or making a man fall for her curves without saying a word. If Destiny decides to take on other roles aside from love and seduction, she is definitely taking roles of a housemaid who is sure to snatch away the husband of her madame, or she's taking the role of a local champion in her village who's not afraid of even the king. At number three is Frederick Leonard. One should be wondering why Frederick chose to become a good husband, a lover boy, or sometimes a sugar daddy in all movie roles. But with Frederick's commanding presence, rich voice, and good speaking English tone, Frederick should be taking the roles of kings, noblemen, politicians, and if possible, a rugged mafian or warrior with his height in blockbuster movies. And with the likes of Chidi Mokeme, who is shaking the movie industry with his fearless propensity, Frederick can also achieve such remarks. But Frederick would rather prefer to retain his spotless skin, and with a punch on his open gap teeth may put a dent on his well-carved image. Frederick may have given us the kind of movie everyone wants to see, like A Father's Love, a movie made of deep emotional Nollywood masterpieces that captures the pure, selfless, and unbreakable bond between a father and his child. Frederick's professionalism and attention to detail will bring depth and authenticity to every performance, while his confidence and strong screen energy would captivate global audiences. Number four is Uche Montana. The best we all have seen about Uche is the role of a professional street girl and hustler, or the girlfriend to a professional police officer or a hitman where she has to run for her life and become a piece of little pumpkin that everyone sympathizes with for being manhandled at the scene. Although Uche has been seen a couple of times taking roles that challenges her, but we are yet to see her take on real action roles with the likes of Nancy Isime in Blood Sisters, Kehinde Bankole in Lebake Olododo, and others. Uche shouldn't be exempted from the list of actors who take up lazy roles that only have to do with love. What is sure is that she's one of the top 10 most beautiful ladies in the industry, and also known to be a soft girl with a baby girl lifestyle but also taking roles of love stories of blockbuster. Top movies with soft boys like Timini Egbuson or Alex Ekubo will be a nice gesture to Nollywood movie lovers. Number five is Ike Ogbonna. I can tell you that it will cost an arm and a leg to see Ike take on action or war movies due to his heavy body structure. But with the likes of Ninalowo Bolanle in the movie Lakatabu and Yemi Black in the movie House of Gar with the same body structure, Ike Ogbonna should be challenged because his ability to portray both strength and vulnerability allows him to bring depth to characters such as kings, warriors, or influential figures. But Ike prefers to give his God-given talents to the ladies, and with his seductive eyes, as striking as that of Vin Diesel, to sight his enemies from afar before he strikes. But all our most notably Ike could use his eyes to see are breasts and butts of beautiful ladies parading around him to be devoured. At number 6 is Chinenye Nnebe. Let's be realistic here with the likes of Adesuwa Itomi Wellington with her skillful practices, Ini Koje with her brave moves, and many other actresses in terms of their skinny and flexible figure. Chinenye should be taking lead roles in epic and blockbuster movies, where she will be more seen and recognized, instead of falling for the likes of Maurice Sam, looks at one corner where most Nigerians are tired of watching your love stories. Chinenye brings sincerity and grace to her performances, making her perfect for roles that require innocence, strength, or resilience. Chinenye's expressive face and calm yet powerful presence is sure to portray both tender and commanding characters with authenticity. So, we urge her to help save the industry with her contributions. At number 7 is Ray Emodi. We all know that there's nothing we would say here will change Ray's mind, but let's give it a try. Ray is known for his rich roles in movies, or a wayward son of a rich father who wants to ruin his father's hard-earned wealth to spoil all the girls, or the arrogant prince who wants to have a taste of all the maidens. He barely even takes on roles of a poor struggling man to the point that he even oppresses the poor with his money, like the almighty Kanayo or Kanayo in a movie where he wanted Kanayo's girlfriend because he has money. One thing about Ray is that he brings a perfect balance of confidence, intensity, and sophistication to his roles, making him ideal for portraying noble, heroic, or complex characters, and puts him in a strong choice for epic storylines and high-energy blockbuster productions in Nollywood. But Ray would rather prefer to have all the girls fight for his handsome looks while he sits and watches. Number 8 is Oni Alex. When you take a view of Oni Alex from the other side of the coin, there are more distinct roles that could depict the resourcefulness of Alex than her usual roles. Roles like a special undercover agent in the FBI, or a very professional lawyer who is fighting a very special case, and her beauty and curves gives her the leverage to win the battle when she meets with big dogs who can't resist her demands. But she prefers to give her God-given talents to the likes of Timini the bad boy to devour. Oni Alex has the natural ability to bring both strength and vulnerability to her roles. She has a natural charisma that makes her stand out in powerful, emotionally charged storylines that could keep her viewers guessing. At number 9 is John Ekanem. To be frank, in all sincerity, John Ekanem seems to be born with one mission in life, which is to seduce all women, both home and abroad. If he is not giving an impression to a lady for 1,000 reasons why he is the sweetest guy she could ever find, he is making use of his eyes to send a message to the lady that he is definitely going to get down to her pants. One thing about John Ekanem is his firm approach and his masculine nature that makes one feel his presence. So why don't he put those adventurous moves into action movies with the likes of Bucci Franklin in To Kill a Monkey or Toby Baker in the movie Brotherhood, who are not far better than what he could bring to the table. John's confident demeanor and commanding voice make him well suited for powerful roles such as kings, warriors, or influential leaders. So John may have a rethink if he sees this to help save the industry. And number 10 is Too Sweet Annan. The fact that Too Sweet is one of the sweetest guys in the industry should not be argued, but should it just be love and romance that he brings to the table. The likes of Mofi Duncan, who took the lead role in the movie Wrath and Revenge, or Dayemi Okunlawon, who is supposed to be featured in Hollywood movies. These guys are not far better than Too Sweet in acting roles, so why don't he give us something more than the norm to sit with our legs crossed with a bucket of ice cream to gulp? If Too Sweet is not breaking a lady's heart, he is a trophy husband to be admired, or a victim of love. This list could go on and on with so many actors preferring love and romance characters, instead of challenging the status quo of competing with the Hollywood of America. We are appealing to these actors on the list, most especially to please support the likes of Funke Akindele, Iyabo Ojo, Kate Henshaw, Zobi Michael, Deyemi Okunlawon, Kunle Remi, Toyin Abraham, Timini Egbuson, Nancy Isime, Ramsey Nawa, Bimbo Adeyemo, Uzor Arukwe, Gabriel Afolayan, Toby Bakre, Adezwa Etomi Wellington, Kehinde Bankole, Ninalowo Bolanle, Genevieve Naji, Bolaji Ogunmola, Stella Damascus, Omotola Jalade Ekinde, Chidi Mokeme, the almighty Kanayo Okanayo, and many others that haven't been mentioned here for their great job to the growth of the industry. Thank you.